Hi, I'm Dee, and I'm sure you've realised that I'm not Vadan. Vadan has been writing and publishing the primer for quite some time now, so I know you're used to his face, you're used to his voice. Me, I'm just new here. I've started a job working on product education in Rundu, and part of that is me taking over the primer. So you're going to be hearing quite a bit from me. So I figured I'm going to take some time to introduce myself. I'm sure you can tell that I'm not from around here. I'm from Ireland originally. I moved to California 5 years ago, but before that, I spent a decade teaching elementary school kids. Once we moved here, I took my passion for education and also my love for technology, and I kept that at the heart of everything I was doing. Since joining Rundu, my job has been focused on creating content that will help support all of you, help support people who are new to Rundu, help support people who are using Rundu but are finding some of the features a bit confusing, or help support people understand how to get the best out of all of the features that we have. Starting a new job is interesting. I feel like people ask quite often, the people you're working with and people outside of work, what is it that you're liking about this new place? And honestly, I think my answer will probably resonate with a lot of you. What I really like about working with Rundu is they don't they don't just say they care about their clients. They actually do. They don't just ask you for what you need from them. They listen and they take that and they build. I'm sure you're all, by now, I'm sure you're all familiar with the idea board. So Rundu asks all of us and all of you to post ideas, features that are missing, scenarios that haven't been covered. And they don't just keep that board there without looking at it. They really do use it. As I said, I've only been here for a few weeks. I hear teams talking and brainstorming about how that they can about how they can take those ideas and build out features that are going to help your store, but not just your store, all of our other clients' stores. It's so fascinating to see how the clients, how you are actually central to all of the decisions that are made here. And I think that's what I like. Rundu asks, but Rundu also listens. And on the note of asking, I was thinking how best I can connect with all of you and how I can figure out, okay, what content can I create to help our clients? I don't think there's a better way than just to ask. So I've got two options for you. One, you're going to see a button here beside the question mark. That is asking you to ask me a question, not about a feature. I'm not an engineer. I can't build those out. However, I can build content to help you. That plant is very close to me. I can build content to help you understand how to use the features. I can build maybe scenario specific content so that you understand how to take a feature and make it work for your store. So, for example, units of measure. You might say, I've seen the units of measure rundoc, I've seen the units of measure video, but I don't understand how I can use it in my paint store. Can you create a paint store specific example? Sure, that seems very reasonable. Not only will you be asked to post a question there, you can also look at what everyone else has posted and you can upvote any of the other requests or questions that have come in. That way, I'll be able to see, oh, okay, this is the question that people really want to see. This is going to be really helpful to people. Then, when the primer comes out, I can send a walkthrough or a demo dealing with that specific ask. Now, some of you might prefer instead of some of you might prefer instead of posting a question, you might actually just prefer asking and talking live. And so that's the other option. I've got a link here for you to be able to put 15 minutes on my calendar. Schedule a meeting. Let's meet face to face or screen to screen and talk through what's working, what's not working, what's confusing, and any gaps that you see in the educational content. I'd love to hear more about you, about your story, and about how I can help support you using Rundu to help in your store. As I said, you're going to be hearing a lot from me. So please reach out, tell me how I can help. I'm really excited for what's ahead.